Hello guys, welcome back to Metroid for the NES. We are entering Ridley's Hideout, or Hideout 2, whatever you want to call it. And of course, back in the NES days, they hadn't actually written out Ridley's theme yet, so... sorry to say, no Magmore Cavern lyrics for this particular LP, and making up lyrics to this music would be kind of, I don't know, stupid. I can actually probably make that, whatever. Anyway, so we're just gonna get on up here and get a missile expansion here. But this room is actually pretty rough. Well, this entire place is rough, actually, because you're gonna be taking a lot of damage in here. But and as you can see, the screw attack doesn't always work. Like, there are certain times when it just seems to not. Especially, like, if you're on your way down in a jump. So, I'm just gonna wait right here and kill that thing from back here. As you can see, it still takes forever, even with the wave beam. What I like to do with these bugs is wait for them to drop something and then not pick it up. Because as long as you don't have the ice beam, that's the only way you can stop them from respawning. So as much as I would love to pick up those power-ups, I'm not going to. Okay. Believe it or not, it is safer to do that. I mean, trust me, I know from experience it's safer to do that. So anyway, we're gonna get our missile expansion here. It's a orange and purple one, very strange color scheme. And there's nothing there, so we're gonna head back. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes! That mother on Rookie of the Year, she's so weird. It's like she's funny, but she's weird at the same time. Like, I don't know. Something about the corners of her mouth looks weird. Like, especially when she's saying yes, yes, yes to Chet Stedman that one time. I don't know. Oh man. Oh, I was invisible, so I went through the energy, so I didn't pick it up. So the guys don't respawn, yay. Thank goodness these guys are all dropping energy, that's good. Of course, it doesn't really matter, because we're coming up on an energy tank. So just as long as you survive that room, you should be okay. Then we're just gonna bomb our way back down through here. Which really sucks that you can't shoot down, otherwise this would be a lot quicker, but... well, what can I say? That was close. So we got a lot of fireballs in here, it's pretty poopy, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, missile drops are good, but you can actually skip this room right here by bombing a hole in the ground and just skipping the whole freaking thing. So, yeah. How do you like them apples? As it turns out, though, you have to do this just to pass the room, because you won't be able to get through this platform here. But if you want to, you can, like, bomb out right here, or here. Well, one of these squares opens up. I don't know which one it is, but it's probably out here somewhere. Well, shoot. Maybe not. Well, I know there's more squares that open up, but anyway. We eventually get over here, and then this one opens up right here, so... so hooray on that. I'm surprised there's no slowdown from there being have any sprites on the screen. Okay, energy tank 2, 3, 4. You're trying to jump over 3 and 4 of the blocks, so just do that and you get your energy tank. This door doesn't go anywhere, so we're going to drop through the floor. It eventually loops around to this door here, and at the end there's a long, narrow passageway that you can fall down to a third door, which will take you way out of your way, so you don't want to go there. And that gray stuff outside, how it turned from red to gray, that was like a bug in the system. It's a bug that happens in the game where the backgrounds change colors for no apparent reason. So, I'm not sure what causes it, but it's cool. That's all I know. But it's cool! Alright, we got side hoppers. Yep. And more good energy drops is all I know. Can't complain about that. I love just grinding through like 2 or 3 of these 16-hitter enemies with one screw attack. Okay, this room. I tell you, there's a missile expansion over there, and I want to get it. And there's no other way to get it except to make this jump. But, I'm telling you, I'm not very good at this. When I was a kid, I mean, I don't know, it looks to me like you could just about make it with a... I don't normally do this, but I'm actually going to save state and see if I can... Okay, no, I guess not. Let me try that again. No, not like that. I don't know if... It looks like you can just make that jump regularly, but... Okay, well then let's try with the bombs then. See, I can like the idea behind bomb jumping is you lay one, and then you lay another one, so that... Okay, I guess you can do that. Well, how about that? Oh, gee whiz. Anyway, yeah, so that's the only way you can get up to this room. It doesn't really go anywhere. You would never come out from that side. But it's not too far either. You get a missile expansion right here. So, hooray on that. But that's pretty much the only reason we came here, so... Ooh, that was close. Here I was thinking I was going to spend a lot of time on that. Well, thank God. Okay, so we come down here. Now we're really close to Ridley. So, and the directions that my friend gave me that time had me going to the right from the beginning, going down the hall to the second door, which would eventually have led me to that door, and then going across to this door, and pretty much just going left until I got to Ridley. So, but, otherwise, we're just going to do this. Jeez, did he just drop a 5-er? A 5 energy drop? It looked like he did. Sure enough, these cheapskates. Maybe those are 8-hitter Holtzes, I don't know. I don't know how the hell I remember that name, Holtz. It's just one of those cool... It's like you see the picture of him in the instructions, he looks all mighty, and it goes with a short... You know how, like, songs that are fast always have short names? Okay, so what you're supposed to do here normally is freeze the fireballs, ideally, and then stand on top of them and just hit them with missiles. But when you have the wave beam, that's not so easy, so what I like to do, or, well, I've never actually tried this before, is to get down here and just shoot them from below. Well, why isn't it going up? It's not shooting up. The controller is being really glitchy. You just keep doing it. It seems like it really, I don't know. It seems kind of cheap, and I guess it is, but, yeah. I don't know, I like it. You're not hitting him with any missiles, but, you know. Well, I see. It just wasn't working because I wasn't letting myself sink all the way. I think that's what it was. It makes a really weird sound when you hit him, too. In case you couldn't tell. I don't know why you need me to point that out. But you just keep doing this and eventually he will go down, don't worry. It may seem like you're not doing any damage and there's no way to really tell what his health is at the moment, so... You just have to hope against hope is all you can really do. There you go. You know, he's not going to drop a million little energy refills for you, so don't get your hopes up, but... That's a missile-free way to take care of Ridley for you. How the hell did I end up with 127 missiles? I honestly have no clue. Man, are we flying in the door? Okay, so this is like the Norfair energy tank across a pit of lava, but there's no... Oh, well, I guess... Is that fake lava? There's fake lava at a certain point there. And there's our next energy tank. I can't believe there's 2 energy tanks in Ridley's hideout. Like, it just doesn't seem like there would be 2 of them in this small little area. And let's be honest, this area is not that big. It's not as big as Norfair. And as far as being problematic puzzle-wise, I don't think it's as bad as Hideout 1. See, Hideout 1 has these hallways that, like, what you'll do is you'll go to the end of them, and you'll go down and go through a door and find yourself in the same hallway you were just in. And it's really weird. It's like the hallways just repeat. And I'm sure I'm just imagining things, but I don't know. It just seems like they repeat. Which don't make a whole lot of sense to me, I'll tell you. So, not much up there, I don't think. Well, we were just up there, actually, so now we just have to get back out of here. Except we got one more missile expansion to pick up on the way. Now, you could actually take the lava across this hallway if you wanted to. But I can't imagine why you'd want to, because it's stupid. Besides, these fireballs are easy enough to predict. I mean, it's not like they're not nearly as unpredictable as the Holtzes or the Side Hoppers or whatever, so... Plus, they don't take 2 million years to kill either, so... Well, they do if you don't hit them. Yeah, 4 hitters there, huh. Damn, okay, you guys are pretty tough. We could just screw attack them, I suppose. If you get the timing just right, you can do it even in a narrow hall like that, so... Ugh! This is a little nerve-wracking, I gotta tell ya. Okay, so now we're back in the main hallway. Now there's a really long passage that goes across the bottom of this. And we're heading into it right now. This goes on a long way. And at the very end of it, remember how earlier I showed you that piece of the map? And I said you wouldn't want to fall down where those vertical platforms were? Well, if you did fall down there, it would take you to the other end of this long hallway. Well, there's a missile expansion in the middle of the long hallway. So technically you could get a missile expansion by falling there, but... Yeah, I figure why not, we'll take this way right here. I didn't see this on the map. I am actually using a map. I should probably point out which one I'm using. Maybe I can link up to it or something. Basically, if you search for Metroid 1 map on Google, and then search under images and go to large images, there's a map there that comes up. It's like the second one. It's like the first result, but it's down and to the right from the first result. So if there were like 5 results in a row, it would be like number 7. If that makes any sense. Which I'm sure it doesn't. But, there it is. There's a missile expansion right there. And that's it, guys. Hideout 2 is clear. That's all the goodies we need to pick up here. So, we're just gonna make our way back out of here and try not to die. Which I don't think is gonna happen now. 4 energy tanks, we're pretty much in the groove. And once we get the Varia suit, then we're definitely in the groove then. I mean, we'll be taking on Craig's hideout with like 5 energy tanks. It's gonna be ridiculous. Oops. I keep screwing that up. I don't know what I'm doing there. Anyway. Yeah, somebody said the wave beam sounded like something, like a ringtone or something. And somebody else said, actually, that the ice beam... And I think this is hilarious. They said the ice beam sounded like Auntie from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You know, the pet ant that they get on the way back to the house. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It does sound like him. It's so weird that you would notice that. Because I never noticed it, you know, and I'm usually the one that notices stuff like that, but I didn't even notice that. And I guess it's crazy because it's like this game and that movie came out around the same time. It's 1986. It's 1986, man. 8 years since that night. If you know what movie that is, you're awesome, by the way. Okay, this hallway's fairly easy. This basically goes back to the beginning of the hideout right here. So if I'd gone right instead of left at the beginning of the hideout, this is where I'd... Ah! Okay, I guess I went the wrong way. Well, that was stupid. What the hell was I thinking? I know what I was... it's Ridley is 2 doors down from the beginning. I went 2 doors up from the bottom. I was 3 doors down from the beginning. I was 3 doors down. But I'm obviously not Superman. Trying to think of a better... well, yeah, I'm a loser, that's why. Yeah, 3 doors down, a loser. You know, people like to rag on 3 doors down, but I gotta tell you, their last few singles have actually been really good. Their last few first singles from an album, like Let Me Go. I love that song, I don't know why. It's so generic of a song. There's something about it, something about the vocal harmonies of it. Just, I don't know. And It's Not My Time. I'm sorry, that song is freaking brilliant. I love it. It's just nice and fast and catchy, and it's got a good beat and it's good lyrics and everything. I just love it. Anyway, so I think we're going to stop this video pretty much in the same place we started, the entrance to Hideout 2. But this time we are done, guys, so... I'd like to thank everybody for watching and putting up with everything, and, putting up with everything. Whatever. Okay, see you next time.